Death's Dynamic Shroud. They're a good group. I rate them. I first started listening to them about 5 years ago when I discovered I'd try living like this. It's a very good album. I think it demonstrates the band's best quality, and that is this ability to make the music feel huge, like a whole world of its own. Back when I did drugs, I used to get fucked up and listen to this song, and I would leave Earth. There's just this depth of emotion to it, where it's like whole worlds of emotion. That's what I'm talking about really. They don't do it all the time, but they sometimes make music that feels that massive, and it blows me away whenever I hear it. Now you'd think I'd be quite in the know about Death's Dynamic Shroud by now, given I've been listening to them for 5 years. But I've only heard about 15 of their albums. Those of you who don't know are probably thinking, yo Catman, 15 albums is a lot. You must have heard nearly all of them. Nah, you're wrong. These men are bare albums. Fucking millions of them. A couple of my favourites outside of I'll Try Living Like This are Live in Japan and Olympics. However, I don't think they really have those big moments that I yearn for. I've heard quite a few albums from their like deconstructivist pop era, that glitch pop shit, and it's good, but I felt like they were moving in a direction I didn't really care about so much. What they don't tell you is that all the good Death's Dynamic Shroud albums aren't available to the masses, and you have to be part of this secret mixtape club. The album Everything Is Easy is quite good. The title track I like a lot. I like the lyrics, the bass, they go over people's heads. And I've been showing songs from different projects here and there that have been very good. Forget about the mixtape club because Catman knows where the real shit is at. Before Death's Dynamic Shroud even existed, James Webster had this project called HCMJ, and he made this album called Rabbit Cradle. Not a lot of people know about Rabbit Cradle, but it's actually one of the greatest albums ever made. It has this amazing narrative, and you can envision a whole story in the music, despite it being mostly instrumental. It's like every moment, every sound, I know where our self-insert protagonist is at. It's a beautiful album, larger than life, a scary album as well, and not much scares Fearless Catman these days. But enough about Rabbit Cradle anyway. All this was just to give some context on my perceptions of Death's Dynamic Shroud. What we're really here to do today, audience of the Catman Show, is review The Cleft, a Death's Dynamic Shroud album in a style I've never heard them play before, like space ambient. But it doesn't surprise me, because those men really are all over the shop. Anyway, let's get into it. The Cleft is very much a synth-based album. It's relaxing. It feels less vastness of space, and more that we've landed on another planet, about to embark on an exciting exploratory mission. Taking in the bizarre and magical surroundings of this foreign place. Actually reminds me of Rabbit Cradle a little bit, only it's not sinister. It's on some human progress shit. Very beautiful and mysterious. This album fits the grind mentality that I've been on lately. We are making progress. The Catman Show is nearly at 10,000 subscribers. I think that music that depicts human progress, and especially bold leaps of human progress, is the most important music. It should be listened to by all, because it's the most inspirational shit you can listen to. The opening track, Mysteries of the Cleft, is spectacular, and it's the best example of what I'm talking about with this album. Ancient Drilling Machines carries the wonder set up by the first track, but now we're on the move. It's an awe-inspiring journey, but we have to stay on our toes, because here everything is unknown. We don't want to be careless. I can picture moving across the rocky terrain, finding water, fossils, signs of life, and understanding what it means. A miner's last thoughts and echoes through time keep things magical and vast. This music, it inspires brain change. It will make you smarter. There's definitely a complexity of emotion in this music, demonstrated very well by the song Moonfrost Romance. It's certainly wondrous, but it has that feeling of being overwhelmed by so many emotions at once that you don't know what you're feeling. You just know it's profound. Some amazing melodies on this track as well. I'm pretty certain that part of the narrative of this album is that we found the ruins of some ancient civilization on another planet. Mainly I figure this through the track titles. This makes that complexity of emotion make sense. You're finding what has been left behind by another sentient species who have all been wiped out. You're flicking through their notes, unable to read them, but you're taken by the vastness of them. You're looking at the architecture and art that they felt defined them. You're coming to figure out pieces of how they lived. It's a remarkable discovery for humanity, but tragic too. but it's okay because we will raid all their goodies and bring great progress to humanity, which will make us happy again. All of the Gods is a very emotional song too, quite sad and beautiful, but no matter how sad this album gets, it still keeps that profound feeling. With Clock Tower Phantom, I imagine a scene where we have climbed the stairs to the top of the clock tower, and now on the balcony we look out and see the vast stretch of Dead City, and we just take in all that was lost. Then when we reach Kingdom of Libraries, we have stumbled upon a gold mine of alien literature, the contents of which could progress us centuries ahead if we could translate it. The feeling of this track is you're beholding both how insanely potent the potential in front of you is, and just how important the discovery is as well. It's been an immense journey, with ups and downs, but now we have reached our goal. The mission is a success. We then end with Into the Starry Expanse. Our journey is over, and now we're going home. We feel very proud and we feel permanently changed by the experience we've had. It's another beautiful track and a great finisher for the album. I'm glad to find out with this album that there's still a little bit of Rabbit Cradle alive in Death's Dynamic Shroud, where the album is a journey. Though ambient, it has a narrative and you can interpret a whole story through it. I really loved this more than I expected to. I think it even battles I'll Try Living Like This for my favourite Death's Dynamic Shroud album. It's not better than Rabbit Cradle though. Rabbit Cradle is one of the best of all time, but this album is some G shit, and I loved it. I give this album 9 cats out of a possible 10 cats. Alright, that's all I got to say. Subscribe to The Catman Show, leave a like, leave a comment. Goodbye.